Hey guys, it's Gabby, and today I'm going to be doing a high school Q&A. Also, if you can hear panting in the background, it's because my dog is right off camera right over there. Yes, so if you hear that in the background, that's why. Okay, so we're going to do a high school Q&A. The last time I did a Q&A was last year, and I'm done with high school, so I wanted to do a high school experience Q&A, so like how my personal experience was. Okay, so somebody asked how butt was it? PG version. How butt was it? Honestly, it wasn't that bad. A lot of people say high school is horrible. I think middle school was horrible. High school is a lot better than middle school was, and I'm told that college is gonna be a lot better. We'll see. But it can be cliquey, but if you find people that love you for you, and if you find people and you find a safe space, then it really isn't that bad. I found my safe space with my drama department. So yeah. Okay, so piggybacking on that, somebody said, what is something you wish you would have done in high school? Okay, so honestly, my biggest regret from high school is that I didn't do anything. So this sounds really weird, but my grades really mattered. I took 10 AP classes. To me, my grades were everything, because at the beginning of high school, I wanted to go to Northwestern. And because of that, I had crazy ambition. I didn't end up liking, it didn't end up fitting perfectly with me when I went and visited, but that was not until senior year. Before that, it was my dream school, and I worked my butt off to go there. And so because of that, I didn't go out a lot. Even when my friends hung out, I didn't hang out with them. And while I had school, cheer, and drama, I didn't experience high school. I never went to a party. I didn't experience high school in the way I wish I had. So that's my biggest regret in high school. Okay. A similar question, but the opposite. Somebody asked, what was the best part of high school? I think the best part of high school is getting to branch out and learn new things. So the school I went to for my first 2 years, I got to take a bunch of weird random classes. I took a baking and pastry class. I took a fashion merchandise marketing class. I took a bunch of drama classes. What else? I know there's other ones. Oh, I took 2 years of filmmaking. I took filmmaking my freshman year, and then I took advanced filmmaking. It was advanced filmmaking, but it wasn't the... So our school had two, advanced filmmaking classes. One was advanced filmmaking, and the other one was the school's video group. So I was only in the filmmaking. So I took 2 years of filmmaking. But, it's crazy because the best part of high school was getting to branch out and getting to learn and experience new things, getting to try out other activities and not just having it be, school and then your extracurriculars be like band, PE, drama. That was it. At the middle school I went, there was ICT, but there wasn't a crazy amount of extracurriculars at the school I went to for middle school. And so it was really nice to branch out and get to do a bunch of extracurriculars and a bunch of fun classes. Yeah. Okay. Somebody else said High School Musical, and then that same person also asked, who's your favorite rising junior? High School Musical, yes. Because of the drama department, I have met so many amazing people. Especially younger than I am. I love her. She's one of my favorite rising juniors. I don't really have favorites, but I have a lot of people that made me feel happy, and she is one of them. So yeah. Okay, and then what else? There were other questions. Okay, so somebody asked, did you have a lot of friends / were you popular? The school I went to for my first 2 years, I was a cheerleader at, and so I was I guess, with the popular crowd. I wasn't necessarily popular myself, but I knew all the popular kids. Did I have a lot of friends? So my freshman and sophomore year of high school, I was at a school where I knew all the popular kids, and a lot of people knew me, but I wasn't necessarily popular. I didn't hang out with the popular kids. I just knew them all from sports and from cheer. And then the school I went to my junior, senior year, I was known. I wasn't popular necessarily. I was known. Like, I had a bunch of random people come up to me and say hi to me in the hallway, and I'd never seen them in my life, and they knew my name, and I was like, hi, like awkwardly. And I think it's probably because of the YouTube channel, because a lot of people show their friends my YouTube videos. And so I was known, but I wasn't necessarily popular. Okay. So somebody else says, name your best friends. Okay, so I have 2 best friends. I love them both so much. My guy best friend, his name is Jevin. He is literally amazing. He and I used to call like all the time. I met him I met him actually my sophomore year of high school because I dated one of his friends. And then we became really close at the end of my junior, and all of my senior year we were very, very close. But yeah. And then my female best friend, her name is Amberly. I love her to the moon and back. She is literally my sister. And yeah. Okay, what else? So now a lot of them were romantic questions. Let me get to some of them. So a lot of them asked, did you have boyfriends in high school? I did. I had 2 boyfriends. One that I started dating my sophomore year, and we only lasted like 2 or 3 months. And then my second, which I started dating the end of my sophomore year, and we dated over a year, a little over a year. And both of them are amazing people. I still care and respect for both of them. I think that high school dating life it can be a lot. A lot of people think you need to figure it out, and a lot of people think that relationships you have to get something out of the relationship. And a lot of high school relationships end crazy, like so much drama, like everyone hates each other. And I personally think that is absolutely stupid, because I just think it's stupid. Not everything in life has to be crazy. Both my relationships ended, and I still talk to both of them. I'm still friends with both of them. There was no huge drama. Nobody cheated on anyone. And I think that that's a big thing in high school, is that drama is so big. It's so like relationships are so dramatized. And I think relationships are so dramatized because people, they want life to be higher. They want feelings, they want emotions, and they want to look good, publicity. And so I think that relationships just have so much drama in high school, and I found 2 guys who are amazing, and I love them both so much. Not romantically anymore, obviously, but they're amazing people, and I don't hate them. I know that a lot of people hate the people they break up with, especially in high school. I don't. And then on top of that, somebody else asked, have you said I love you yet? Yes, I have said I love you to both of the guys I dated in high school. I did love them. I still love them, just not romantically. They're both still friends of mine, and I still care very much about them. It's just not romantic feelings anymore. And that's totally normal. It's totally normal to lose feelings for someone. And if you lose feelings for someone, tell them. You don't have to cheat on them. You don't have to be dramatic. Like, you can just say, hey, I've lost feelings for you, and I don't think that there's a reason to be in a relationship when one of the people doesn't like each other. Boom, done. Relationship ended. Shouldn't be too much drama. But yeah, that's my opinion on that. So somebody said, how was your dating life? So basically I already said I dated 2 people. I personally don't like dating for specific things. Like, a lot of people in high school date for reasons, whether it's, or it's social status, or it's, popularity, social status, or people date for so many different crazy reasons in high school, and I don't like any of them. I don't think that there's a reason to date unless you're dating for romance, unless you like the person and you're dating for love, or at least, you know, crushes, likes, romance. And so my dating life was not very much. There were not many, because I was not about, there was a lot of people who liked me and thought I was hot, but I wasn't gonna date them because I personally don't think that there's a reason, like I personally don't want to date someone who just wants me for one specific reason. I want someone who likes me. Yeah. Okay. So what other questions we've got? Dating life. Okay, so I got a question was how many people had crushes on you and how many people did you have a crush on? I have no idea for how many people had a crush on me. The only person, I only know of one person that had a crush on me that I did not know had a crush on me until like a year later, and then one of their guy friends, and then one of their friends was like, yo, you know this dude had a crush on you? And I was like, what? I had no clue. So I honestly can't tell you how many people had a crush on me. At least 3. Do what you want with that. At least 3. And then how many people did I have a crush on? Man, I had a crush on a lot of people. I like a lot of people. But I really don't have a number. I don't want to do the math. That seems like too much math. I don't want to have to think about names to remember how many. A lot. Okay, what else? Somebody asked, how old were you when you had your first kiss? So this is not a high school question. This was before high school. But I had my first kiss under the monkey bars in elementary school. Yeah. I don't know, how old was I? I think it was 1st grade. I have no idea. I think it was like 6. But if we don't count that, then I would say probably like 11 or 12. If we don't count like little kid kisses, then I say like 11 or 12. Okay, what other questions we've got? So, I think that's most of the questions I have gotten. But yeah, basically just to like wrap it up, high school is what you make it. If you choose to be romantic, then you can be. You don't have to be. Let me just check and see if I got any more. Me checking. Okay, no, I've answered every question that I got. So I hope you guys liked this Q&A. But basically, high school is what you make it. If you want to go out and party every night, you can go out and party every night. If you want to focus on your grades, you focus on your grades. I think that you have an opportunity in high school to learn new things and figure out what you want to do with your life. You have the opportunity. You don't have to do that, but you have the opportunity to branch out and do other things that you hadn't even thought of, that might interest you. But yeah, so high school is good. High school is hard. I took 10 AP classes. It was hard, but it was good. And that's because I found people I like and that liked me, and I have good friends. But yeah, that was my high school Q&A. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell button down below to get notified whenever I upload. And I will see you guys next week with another video. Okay, bye!